Thank you all for being here. First, let me just thank my colleagues that have joined me and those that have actually also were part of our delegation to conduct oversight this past weekend. We are here not just as Californians, but as Americans who are concerned with the direction of our country. Let me say this. We have laws. We have to go by the laws. We can't call in the National Guard unless we're requested by a governor. Those are not my words. Those are the words of Donald Trump in 2020. Today, he's doing exactly the opposite. He's deploying National Guard troops and now mobilizing 700 active duty Marines into Los Angeles without the consent of the governor or the request of the governor and local law enforcement. The chaos is the bait, and the switch is a constitutional crisis and power grab. Trump created this political distraction to divide us and keep our focus away from his policies that are wreaking havoc on our economy and hurting working families. He's not keeping us safe. He's not restoring order. He's ratcheting up the tension, wishing for it to reach a boiling point. And we all knew that this day would come. It was just a matter of time. And this isn't leadership. It's a deliberate attempt by Trump to incite unrest, test the limits of executive power, and distract from the lawlessness of his administration. Some say the protests are too chaotic, but as we have heard time and again from the governor and our local officials, state and local law enforcement can handle it. But let me be clear. Anyone who acts violently, attacks a law enforcement officer, or anyone should be held accountable, full stop. What's happening in Los Angeles is that most people are peacefully exercising their rights, like my friend and union leader David Huerta, who was tased, injured, and arrested. And let's not forget, Donald Trump is the same man who incited the January 6th insurrection that led to the death of 5 Capitol Police officers. So we are at a dangerous inflection point in our country. In a democracy, civil disobedience isn't met with military force. But that's exactly what Trump is doing. He's inciting a situation that could get worse if people do not bring down the tension. And the way he can bring down the tension is by withdrawing the National Guard and the U.S. military. We know that these are unprecedented times, but when everybody believed, everybody knew, individuals that I've spoke to that were in the Department of Defense said that this was the day that they were all dreading, then we have a bigger problem. And if it can happen in Los Angeles, it can happen in any state in the union. With that, I'm going to pass it on to the next speaker, somebody who went to visit the detention facility, but also was a 911 dispatcher in Los Angeles during the 1992 riots. And she can also help kind of give you a taste of what it was really like when something is out of control.